Alright, we are on the train from Copenhagen Central Station to Lund. We're on the bridge right now. I didn't film the station, maybe I will later, but that's Sweden in the distance. Copenhagen over there, or Denmark at least. There's some like offshore wind or something. Yeah, you can see over there. Offshore wind, you might be able to see. It's to Malmo, like half an hour maybe, 40 minutes. It's like 40 to 60 to Lund. Smaller city, like it's like half students. But there's a university there that I hear is pretty darn good. There's museums. See how it is. Should be nice weather today, sunny, a little bit of clouds and sun. We are here in Lund. We just got off the train. Small station. Okay, here we are. This is Lund. We will go that way in a sec. That's for the university and all the attractions. We're gonna go to Love Coffee right now, which I guess is Swedish and not found in Denmark. High ratings. I don't know. I won't get anything, but see how it is. It's very nice. There's almost no cars around. Pedestrians. Not too many bikes, but very small, walkable, bikeable. Pleasant so far. Okay, we are here at Domkirke. There are a few other places around, but it's a big church. I forget the history, maybe I'll look it up and put it on later, but I don't know. So the place again is Copenhagen. It is the second oldest. I don't think I actually said we went into this place, Copenhagen. It's the second oldest open air museum in Sweden or something after Stockholm's. They have a lot of exhibits inside, something with the Holocaust, a lot about the history of Lund. And then outside they have some old preserved buildings and like a circus exhibit and women's fashion clothing, some glass, some weapons. It's pretty cool. It's very nice out here. Cool old buildings. The city apparently is 1,000 years old. The front building is called the White House because it resembles the White House. Okay, so here you can see a model of the museum. It's split into two parts, split by a street. The bottom is where you enter on the left, and then you can see some exhibits inside that first building. And then once you get out to the back there and then go onto the street to the top side, then you can see a lot more of the historical buildings. And there are some other exhibits too around there. And then this sign I just thought was funny. It was in the restroom. I thought the English was funny, the phrasing of it. Here are some funny depictions of the future. You can pause it at each one if you want. But just funny ideas of what people thought it would look like in the future. And then this is some other parts of the museum inside the circus area or something like that. Very funny, weird. I forget exactly where it was. It was an art thing maybe. This is just outside. I think I'm talking here. Alright, so here we have just some Diablos from the circus exhibit. There's a samurai in the weapons one for some reason. A lot of European stuff than samurai. This is some of the historical stuff. They had some models, some of the buildings. And here's just some more of that. Some of the buildings, the insides. How people lived. Very cool. I enjoyed these. There are a lot of these. Kind of samey, but I really enjoyed it. It's fun. The physical things being inside, Sorry that it's hard to see the lighting. Oh well, you get what you get. The signs just say watch your hand. Another model. I don't know what the significance is. More rooms. They had like signs saying what each type building was for, like what it showed. But like some of them were for professors, some of them families. I don't really remember. I didn't go any further because I assumed that was supposed to be closed off. Here we are back outside. This is on the second half. I think we've been on the second half. But some art of the time, the people. I don't know what that is. Graveyard, I assume. I assume they can bury jam. I thought that was funny. This is in the church that I talked about at the beginning. I didn't think I got any video from in here, but I don't know. You know, it's nice. Church. This is underground. There's some stairs down inside. Things like these on the ground. Some art. I don't know. And there's this like tomb kind of thing, like you'd see in a mausoleum. And there's this like pit. I don't know. This is in the gift shop. Anime Jesus, manga Jesus. This is Lund University, one of the buildings. There you can see this one's the library. Alright, here we are in Lund University now. This is the main entrance, which was built in 1880, and then in 1930 they were going to take it down because it like looked too old already for them. But then they decided to keep it up. It's a nice campus. I don't know, a lot of old buildings, a lot of vines, pretty cool. We went to a church earlier, and I don't know what else, got falafels. I couldn't find any Swedish food. Big fountain. Nice day, but we're running out of light. This is some like town hall or something like that. Unclear. We passed by it, I kind of forget, but the flags make me think that. This is where you enter an underground church, I think, church ruins. We had trouble finding it on Google Maps because we were right where it was. We didn't realize it was underground, and then we were talking to some students, and they're like, "We've never seen that in all of our years studying here. What are you talking about?" And then we find this sign, and then we find out that it's closed that day. So very sad because church ruins sound cool, underground even more cool, but oh well, maybe another day. And then I forget what this one is. This is in Stilsparken, I think, the city park. I'm not sure what it is though. Just interesting. So we found this parkour park in Stilsparken. In Lund, Sweden, Svenska. It's got some bars, some little platforms you can stand on top of, run up. It's pretty fun. Good heights, good park. We played tag here for a little bit. It was Very fun time. The only thing is that the sand makes it tough because everything's slippery, but good time. Alright, we're home. We're back from the trip to Lund, Sweden. It was a good time. Let's see, last time, it was the parkour place, and then we walked back, we got a pastry, you'll see a picture of it, and then we walked to the grocery store, spent a bit of time in there, because I couldn't find raisins. I'm gonna make salad tonight. Started making a good salad with raisins, and I needed them, and I didn't have them, so problem solved. We also got black vegan mozzarella because it's the second cheapest after the shreds, the cheddar shreds, which I've never been a big prepared processed shreds guy, you know. I was able to ask the guy in Danish, and he responded in Swedish. That was kind of cool. And then he switched to English because I'm sure he realized that Danish was not my first language, and that would be a language that we both spoke instead of kind of speaking each other's. I guess I definitely, if I was not a Dane, would not understand Swedish if I only learned Danish. I also got some black pepper in a grinder because I needed that. They did not sell that at Lima 1000. Got some vegetarisk pastei. I don't know what the next line is. Something with mushrooms? Type of mushrooms? I don't know. Rapeseed oil is the second one. Rice and something else is the third. I have no idea. But leverpostej is a very common Danish topping on smørrebrød. And so now I can participate, I guess. We got stuff there because it would be cheaper than back here. And then Swedish meatballs. Vegan. That's it. I'm gonna have these two I'm gonna have this on the salad. I was hoping for something kind of like the feta crumbles that we had back home. I don't find them very feta-y. I had some feta accidentally because my wrap had feta here. I kind of forget, but I think the one back home was a little more crumbly. And not very flavorful. So this will be okay. I don't know. I didn't want the shreds in the salad too. I felt like that was kind of cheap, you know? Maybe like taco salad, but it feels kind of cheap. But mozzarella chunks, I feel like that's a little better. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. That was about it. Really smooth train ride back, except we got told off for talking twice in the quiet room. And then the person in front of us, the two of them, got rode up because they didn't buy a ticket. So, good trip. Nice to be back. The end.